fourth game Luka and LeBron have played together, things got off to a fast start in their debut when they defeated the Jazz here. The Lakers were a plus 17 when LeBron and Luka shared the floor together. But the next two games, they didn't go quite as smoothly. LA lost to Utah and Charlotte, who are both trending toward having top 5 picks this summer. Luka had as many turnovers as shots in those two losses. On Thursday, however, the Lakers got back on track, a win over the Trailblazers. Without Luka, LeBron became the first player with multiple 40-point games at age 40 or older all time. But it all needs to mesh and blend together. It's been a little bit up and down here, Stephen A. Early return still. But what needs to happen for Luka and LeBron to find success here, sustained success?
Well, the first order of business is for him to get healthy and to get in some kind of basketball shape, because clearly he is not. We know that he's only played 3 games since Christmas Day, and this is a man that was out of shape when he was playing regularly. So imagine how out of shape he is now, considering that reality that we face when it comes to him. We know that he's a superstar caliber player. We know what he can do. We know that because of their basketball IQ, collaborating together, they'll figure out whatever they need to figure out, but it starts with him being available. The best ability is availability.
Bob, you obviously have been at the helm of teams that have multiple superstars here, like the Lakers are trying to do with LeBron and Luka. Does it take a star maybe taking a back seat? Someone needs to help the other assimilate?
Yeah, it does. I mean, look at Miami when they had Wade and LeBron and Bosh, and they stumbled out of the gates. Everybody overreacted when Curry and Durant had to figure it out together. Kyrie and Luka last year, they didn't even make the play-in. They didn't make the play-in, nothing, out of the playoffs. I think they're going to figure it out, Malika. The question is, can they figure it out in time for this season? And LeBron doesn't have 5 more seasons to go. Everybody says he's going to play next year. That's great for us, great for the game. He doesn't want to forego this season. So if you're a Lakers fan, if you're in that organization, you're saying, we want to compete this year, but that's hard when you put 2 stars together. Talking to Rob Pelinka, the Lakers GM, he said Luka has been a fantastic teammate thus far. He's focused on his teammates. Sometimes you can overdo that, but he's also showed great discipline. A lot of the conversation out of Dallas when he got moved was he didn't work hard. That's not what I'm hearing from talking to them. He's putting all the work in.
Well, I mean, he don't have a choice. He don't have a choice but to work hard, right? Because when you think that something can't happen to you and it happens to you, then all of a sudden it's a wake-up call for Luka Doncic. And you're right, we honestly can't answer this question until Luka get in basketball shape, until he get in shape and have some level of accountability. Now, it got me thinking, right? Whoa. What did Nico Harrison see behind the scenes that made him say, this can't work with Luka, right? A guy that not only is the general manager and running things for the Dallas Mavericks, but a man that also worked at Nike for years.
19 years.
Been around Kobe Bryant, been around LeBron James.
Jordan.
Been around Jordan.
Yep.
So he knows greatness, and he knows what...
You know what, you're wondering what he thought. You know what he thought. They kind of said what they thought the problem was.
I know that. So now this is on Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss and the Los Angeles Lakers. The question is, who's going to hold them accountable? Is it going to be Magic Johnson? Is it going to be James Worthy? Is it going to be Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss? Who is Luka going to listen to? Until we see some action take place and him getting in shape, we honestly can't answer this question.
I want to say this real quick. This is absolutely positively no knock against Luka Doncic. I'm not talking about him right now. I'm not talking to him. I don't want to hear a damn word about all of this stuff about how he's working hard. Stop. The kiss and the tushes, and then stop it. He just got there, okay? He hasn't even had an opportunity to pass gas. I don't want to hear anything about that as of yet. He got to get back on the court. He's got to get healthy. Let's see what he does. When the Lakers want to jump out and say he's working hard, I mean, he's giving all his. What would you say? Would you tell us if he wasn't? Would you sit up there after just acquiring him in a trade where you trade away Anthony Davis? Would the Lakers come on national television and say, you know what, we don't like his work ethic? Would you say that already? Of course you wouldn't. So stop it. Let him get healthy again, get back on the court, and then we'll see.
But in fairness, I do want to get some details on exactly what it is that he is doing right now as we bring in our senior insider, Shams Charania. Shams, what more can you tell us about how Luka is trying to integrate himself with L.A.?
Like, the integration has been a lot around his leadership and also working through the most significant injury of his NBA career, the 1.5 months that he missed with a calf strain. And in talking to people in that Lakers organization, in the front office, they've been impressed with how he's been able to try to learn about his teammates on the fly. They feel like he's very LeBron James-esque in the way he's tried to really get to know his teammates. He wants to make them better. I know what Stephen A. said about his work ethic and what everyone at the desk is saying about his work ethic, but listen, he has been putting in daily work on the court, in the weight room, even to the point where he went to Cabo over All-Star break, and sources told me he worked with Scott Brooks every single day while he was was there, the Lakers found him a gym, a facility to work out in, and he did that. Listen, guys, his work regimen, his work ethic, and leadership, those are the two attributes that are going to signify his Lakers era in LA, and we're going to see it on display starting again tonight.
So working out with Scott Brooks, the Lakers assistant coach. Shams, thank you.
Nobody said a word about his work ethic. We're saying for the Los Angeles Lakers, we don't want to hear you talking about that as of yet because he just got there, Shams. So when I'm thinking about Rob Pelinka, I'm not talking about Luka. I'm sure Luka's working. I'm sure he's trying to get himself in shape. I'm sure he wants to get out on the basketball court with LeBron James and show his skill sets. I'm saying that Rob Pelinka and the Los Angeles Lakers, he just got there. It ain't like he would tell us if he wasn't working hard. So just stop it. Let's see him play on the court, and it'll be the judge.
At the end of the day, we're talking about a star who the only players in NBA history who have averaged more points in a season are Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain. That is the type of star that the Lakers can get in Luka Doncic once he fully recovers. But they're going to have their hands full regardless tonight.
NBA